Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's segment of the Chesapeake Thrives Show. My name is Emily Edmonds. I am the Chesapeake Thrives Coordinator. In today's show, we're going to be focusing on our aging in the community priority area. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and you?
Good, doing great. I'd like some time to introduce yourselves.
Thank you for having me, Emily. My name is Stacy Smith, and I work at Chesapeake Department of Human Services, and I am the Family Services Supervisor of the Adult Services Unit.
Thank you.
Hi, Emily. I'm Mark McKinney with the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. I'm Assistant Commonwealth Attorney. I'm happy to be here today.
Well, I'm glad to see you today. So today, like I said, we're focusing on the aging in the community priority area. So I heard that pretty soon it's going to be the Older Americans Month. So can you tell me, what is Older Americans Month?
Yes, so Older American Month is every May. The Administration of Community Living designates May to observe our older Americans, to commemorate them for their contributions to the community, and also to highlight themes that are important to our older Americans. So this year, the theme is Powered by Connections. So it's to bring insight about the importance of relationships and connections for our seniors to live and thrive and promote their well-being.
Oh, that's good. So May being Older Americans Month, I heard you have an event coming up, the Senior Expo, right?
Yes.
So what is the Senior Expo?
Yes, the Department of Human Services, the Adult Protective Services and Adult Services Unit, we host an annual Senior Wellness Expo, and it usually takes place in May. And the event is basically a one-stop shop for people to come and gain information and resources for organizations in the community that provide services to our older Americans, their caretakers, and their families.
So what type of resources, if I were a caretaker for someone in my family, could I go there to find information about businesses, or what can I expect?
Absolutely. So usually we have over 30 vendors. It grows each and every year for our participation. But you can find all of our city departments there who provide services for our older Americans, such as senior IDs. You can get your A1C blood testing done there. You'll find information on personal care services, screenings, whether that is assisted living or nursing home screenings, personal care screenings. We also have other organizations that are located right here in the Hampton Roads area that maybe families are not aware of, such as like equipment or Veterans Affairs, just a wraparound services for everyone. And not only that, but you have fun. There's live music and there's food. So it's basically a good time.
Oh, that's good. That sounds like a great time. Like, I want to come.
Yes.
So who can I contact for more information?
You can contact me, Stacy Smith at Chesapeake Human Services. My telephone number is 757-382-2290. And we also have flyers posted on the city websites and social media.
All right, well, thank you, Stacey. So, Mark,
Yes.
I want you to tell me a little bit about the Commonwealth Attorneys Task Force. Can you give me some information on that? What is the Commonwealth Attorneys Task Force?
The Commonwealth Attorney Elder Abuse Task Force grew out of a need with our aging population. Oftentimes those folks are targeted for particularly financial losses, and they are victims of crime. The Elder Abuse Task Force was formed by our Commonwealth Attorney, Matt Hamill. It brings together city agencies within the city of Chesapeake, as well as federal agencies, and even some private industry folks that we come together and we meet. Try to meet at least quarterly to go over cases and help folks that may be slipping through the cracks. Not everything that somebody's victimized for rises to the level of something that we can prosecute in the criminal realm, but the task force allows us to bring together services. So if it's not necessarily criminal, perhaps groups like CIBH here in the city of Chesapeake can help out. We have the city Chesapeake Regional Medical Center, AARP. We even have a private attorney who comes and offers private legal services at times. It's just a way for us all to share information and make sure that our senior citizens are not falling through the cracks when they're being targeted or victimized for financial crimes.
Well, that's good. So with that task force, I heard that you have the senior seminar that can assist with. Can you tell me a little bit about the senior seminar?
Yes, in conjunction with the expo that Sharon was talking about, we have put together a presentation. One of the biggest things that we try to focus on is preventing people from being crime victims. It would be a whole lot better if we didn't have people who are victims. So this is going to be the Senior Safety Summit is what we're calling it, a time for people to come in and get information on common scams, common fraud techniques. We have a presentation that's going to be joint between the FBI and our local Chesapeake Police Department fraud unit that'll be talking about red flags, common schemes, things to look out for. We have the Bureau of Insurance from the State Corporation Commission. They're going to be talking about long-term health care and health care insurance, common frauds and schemes, and again, things to look out for. AARP is going to be giving a presentation on other prevention and kind of what to do if it does happen to you. And then just kind of to show that it is a widespread problem and that anybody can be taken advantage of, we have a retired judge, Judge Massey, who's going to be coming in and talking about his personal experience of being targeted for financial fraud.
Oh, that's good. So it sounds like you don't necessarily have to just be a senior to attend. It's good for anybody.
It is good for anybody, and we're focusing obviously on our senior population who are being targeted, but we certainly want caretakers, people who are taking care of older adults, maybe a family member that is in their care, to come as well, because this type of fraud doesn't really care how old you are. It cares how easy they can get to your money.
Right. And this is going to be taking place the same day and location as the
It is. The Senior
Expo.
Summit's going to be held just prior to, so I believe the Expo begins at 11 a.m. We will be in the City Hall, in the City Council chambers, giving the presentations from 9 until 11. We'll kind of run right into the Expo outside in the courtyard right after that.
Okay, and so where can somebody go to find out more information about that?
The best place to get information, you can go to two places. One would be the Chesapeake Thrives website, where the flyer and information is up. Or you can also go to the Facebook page for the Chesapeake Commonwealth Attorney's Office, where we have flyer and registration information.
All right, well, thank you. One last question. If somebody was interested in joining like the task force or finding out more information, where could they go to get resources for that as well?
If anybody has questions about the task force and how it runs, you can call me directly.
Okay.
My number at the Commonwealth Attorney's Office is 757-382-3200.
All right, well, thank you, Stacy and Mark, for joining us today, and thank you for giving us this great information and resources for our aging in the community population. So thank you for joining us for today's segment of Chesapeake Thrive Show. Have a great day.